When the Nintendo Switch was announced all the way back in 2017, a lot of us were thinking one thing among others, and that's the ability to play Nintendo classic games on the go. With the Nintendo Online service, we sort of have that. As it stands now, we get 2 to 3 games a month, but that could change with data miners looking through Nintendo's online service and finding 22 Super Nintendo games. There are some big ones here too, along with the possibility of 2 other systems being added later down the line, found by another data miner. Now, credit to finding these SNES games goes to a data miner called Capu, who's on Twitter, and his Twitter handle is Cappuccino Heck. Here are all the games that Capu found on Nintendo Switch's online source code. Super Mario Kart, Super Soccer, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Demon's Crest, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, Stunt Race FX, Kirby's Dream Course, Poppin' Twinbee, Star Fox, Contra 3, The Alien Wars, Kirby Superstar, Super Ghouls and Ghost, Kirby's Dream Land 3, Super Metroid, Super Mario World, Pilot Wings, F-Zero, Star Fox 2, Super Punch-Out, The Legend of the Mystical Ninja, Super Mario All-Stars, and the last one being Breath of Fire 2. Now, 2 of these games really popped out at me, and they could be signs for games that are not released in the US, and those games are Star Fox 2 and Poppin' Twinbee, both games that are not released or not released in the US. This shows signs that we may not just get Nintendo classic games that released in the US, but ones that were unreleased or didn't make it to the US market. Now, that's not the only one that was found in the source code. Another data miner by the name of Oatmeal Dome, which is his Twitter handle, also found 4 emulators, and he tweeted this tweet out. Now, there are NES and SNES Classic. We already know about the NES, but we didn't know about the SNES, and there are actually 2 other ones, and the question you have to ask is, what emulators could these be? The 2 that could be in this source code are the GameCube and, of course, Nintendo 64. Now, we already know GameCube is running on the Nintendo Switch, with hackers finding a way to run all sorts of emulators on the Nintendo Switch. If they end up adding these 4 consoles, the SNES, GameCube, and N64, you'll included with the NES, this would add a lot of value to the Nintendo Switch online service. As it stands now, Nintendo online service isn't really that good. It's only really used to access multiplayer in the NES games and of course the cloud saves. And while it does have some value, adding these 3 consoles would give it a lot more value. It's an instant buy for any Nintendo fan. We want to play our favorite games like Donkey Kong 64, Diddy Kong Racing, Super Mario 64, and more if Nintendo would put these games on their online service. Now, I don't think Nintendo will have Virtual Console anymore. If they added GameCube, N64, and SNES to the list, they would make a lot more money from month-to-month or yearly subscriptions, a more concurrent stream of revenue than Virtual Console could ever provide. Now, the community has been complaining about the drip-fed NES games to the Nintendo Switch online service, and I think if they were to add more consoles to the system, still keeping that 3, but be 3 per console, it would be much better than 3 NES games per month. My only fear is that they will give us only 1 from each console per month, giving us 4 games per month, which isn't that much more than we already get now. Only time will tell what Nintendo will do. But what will you do? Will you buy the Nintendo Online service if they added these consoles to the system? Tell me in the comment section below, and tell me what console and game you want to see on the Nintendo Online service. And for more gaming news, subscribe to RoboRob and leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.